All right. So, and coming back to you just mentioned insurgency and your definition of what it is in real terms. Earlier on, we had a conversation with our reviewers here, and they have also considered that perhaps maybe we need to look a step further, that what's happening in Benue State may be akin to genocide. Do you agree with them?
When a number of local governments have been attacked at different fronts, when we repel some, there is a pushback. They now move to the other corner, and then they invite their bad friends to come in again, join their ranks to continue the fight. And when they come in, they care less about who is on the way. A farmer, um, a market woman, a child, an old woman, an old man, is school children, and then your properties do not matter. They just crush anything that steps into their way. If genocide would fit into this description of mine as a description, as what they mean, then that would be it. And then some other people now talk about ethnic cleansing. Again, I don't know the parameters of this explanation of this definition, but we have a number of tribes in the state, but the three major ones are Tiv, Idoma, Igede, and all the three at a certain point were under attack. But particularly now, the attack comes by the Tiv axis, where we do more farming in the state. Other local governments are into farming as well. But when you talk about the pivot of food basket, these are the zones. And again, it depends on the kind of crops or grains we're talking about. But these three areas we're talking about are where we have so vast unmanned portions of land where the attacks are coming. And then again in Zone C, in the Doma area, Doma and Igede area, where we're talking about those attacks is particularly in the Doma area. So when they say ethnic cleansing, I'm not sure it's an appropriate prescription of what we suffer. But I can tell you off the bat that once they come in, anything in their way, anything that would try to destabilize them, they first attack and then they go for the most vulnerable. For instance, the attacks that happened at Yelwater was a similar case here. When those attackers came, the river Benue, it's not far from this part of the local government. And that was the axis they came from. Now, they understand that there is a roadblock in there we have by the roadside. Yelwater, it's right by the very major road spanning from Akedi to Abuja. So it's right by the main road. And it's a big town. So we have the military, the white stroke, who man some posts in there by the roadside, and then the police are also there. When those attackers came, when the terrorists came, when those heartless killers came, they first went to the post where the police and the military usually station. And then, unfortunately for the killers, they were repelled. So they now ran back and moved into the most vulnerable area. And this is why the killings are quite drastic. So I think this is my understanding of what befalls us and how I can fit it into a number of parameters.